Let's talk about Syria, shall we? Syria, my goodness, got bombed. Syria has been bombed. It is ridiculous. Here, let me move these to the back. Okay. There we go. So, yeah. I don't know if you've heard. Joe Biden completes the rite of passage for any American president bombing the Middle East. Excuse me. I mean, it's true. I mean, right? It's kind of a troll title, but it sums it up so well. My goodness, that's really that's basically what it is, isn't it? This is it. The new administration made its first boom in Syria on Thursday, sent its first explode-a-gram message, which is now a rite of passage for presidents of both parties. I know that the effort to delegitimize the election was unprecedented and violent. Gosh, they have to slip that in at literally every single article about anything. It's literally in every single article. Oh my gosh. And that it continues to this day, but you're not really a president of the United States until you've blown something up in the Middle East. Of course. Washington Post. The Washington Post. I can't stand that publication because they're so biased. It's insane. Another subject. I'm going to stay on this Syria stuff. The attack on the border crossing station in eastern Syria, the first lethal operation ordered by the Biden administration against Iran's network of armed proxies, was authorized in response to recent attacks against American and coalition personnel in Iraq and to ongoing threats, Pentagon spokesperson John Kirby said. It was apparently as limited strike as it could be, and at least this administration isn't going to be pounding its chest for the next 3 years about it. Oh my gosh. Wow. I mean, they can't write an article about what's going on without stabbing at Trump and his policies. Yeah, he did peace in the Middle East. All right, he was crafting peace. Yeah, okay. Everyone's like, well, he killed Soleimani. It's like, yeah, he killed him with a precise, like, non-explosive. You know, this thing was insane. I forget the name of it. I'm sure chat's going to be like, it's this kind of bomb. But if you look at the car that he was in, it was like, it wasn't even exploded. It was just it just looked like it imploded, like something big old, like a heavy, sharp object landed on it. It was pretty insane. Yeah, of course. God, I can't stand this craziness. Let's see. But the logic of our policy in that part of the world remains frustratingly circular as well as frustratingly extra-constitutional, as Daniel Larson points out on the electric Twitter machine. To sum it up, we have to bomb targets in Syria without authorization to protect the troops that are in Iraq without authorization in order to pursue an unauthorized anti-ISIS mission that is really just an excuse to keep troops in the country for anti-Iranian reasons. We have to defend our wanted troops' presence in one country by attacking targets in yet another country. Sounds unrelated to self-defense in the United States, but who can say, my goodness, man, this is, let's see if chat has the name of that. No, it's not Orange Missile. You guys are, yeah. And someone said Trump never pounded his chest over any war, like, well, he swore, but I mean, that's the truth. It's ridiculous. Like, he was trying to create peace in the Middle East, and he did. And this is ridiculous. You know, Ron Paul came out and said, and this Jen Psaki says, also, what is the legal authority for strikes? Assad is a brutal dictator, but Syria is a sovereign country. And Rand Paul, man, I love this dude. I condemn meddling in Syria's civil war. I also condemn attacking a sovereign nation without authority. What authority does POTUS have to strike Syria? Perhaps someone should ask his press secretary today. No one's going to ask her that. They give her easy things. And if they're too difficult, she's going to circle back to it anyway. She's not going to, talk about it. Jack Posobiec basically called it out that the Democrats were trying to meet with Biden, the Biden administration today, and they denied him. He probably called a lid. Oh, sorry. It's ridiculous. And this is what everyone's pissed about. As Americans wait for $2,000 checks, Biden has no problem bypassing Congress to bomb Syria. I mean, this was a meme. This was a meme going around. Where is it? This is one of them that was. I mean, dude, seriously, someone actually tweeted this out. This is a real tweet. Someone said, "We didn't flip Georgia blue so that Biden could bomb Syria. We flipped Georgia blue so we can get our $2,000 checks." What? You did it for money? You did it because you're greedy? You did it because you thought that you were just going to get $2,000? And then Biden actually got in and was like, well, it's actually, you already got 600, so we're going to give you 1,400 now. What? So you voted for this man because you thought that he was actually going to give you $2,000 checks? I mean, they basically came out and said that. We're going to give you money if you vote for us. I mean, that is like very borderline illegal to me. Like, you know, that's essentially saying, I'll give you money to, no, it literally is saying that. I'm going to give you money if you vote for me. That's not legal. I can't come up with the law right now, but I'm pretty sure that's very illegal. And I don't know if we can do something about that, but it's bonkers. Let's see. And then, of course, Biden's going to give a full classified briefing next week. Next week, we're gonna discuss, and I'll explain why I did all these things that I did. We even have these tweets are just ridiculous. It's good to have an administration that is upfront and, you know, isn't gonna, you know, complain on Twitter about stuff. It's like, what? You know, no one's happy about what's happened, right? Literally no one's happy about, you know, the Biden administration. Democrats are like, yo, you should talk to us about what's going on. You know, people are now sending all these tweets that Kamala Harris is put out. I was watching Eric July earlier, and he had a tweet from Joe Biden's account, and I went to go find it, but it was a picture. But Joe Biden's account has been scrubbed past, I don't know, like October or something, 2020. So it was in February, like February 7th, like a little over a year ago. Biden was saying something like, you know, if you're like, how dare you, you know, bomb Syria? We need a president that's going to diplomatically, some sort of shenanigan like that. It's like, you sound the hypocrisy it's just too easy to find now. You know, you open your eyes and you see Democrats being hypocritical about literally everything they do. What's true for me is not true for you. We're better than you are, and we act like it all the time. It's just bonkers. I love this. Babylon Bee, man. I love Babylon Bee. They always put a smile on my face. Proud Obama awards his Nobel Peace Prize to Biden for bombing Syria. I love it. President Joe Biden has, in his first 100 days, hit a milestone for every American presidency, bombing the Middle East. It's just like, it's a joke, but it's also so sad. It's just so sad. And the memes are aplenty, man. We will bomb the Middle East, but with diversity. We'll use diverse bombs to make sure that everything's good. Now, this one's a little more spicy. This meme, shout out to the meme makers out there because they're great. This one sums it up perfectly. We don't want no pipeline in New York or in America because, you know, that's bad. I mean, we've already had a truck that was shipping oil crash and burn, like, I think it burned for like 4 days straight. Okay, that's because that oil was supposed to go through a pipeline, but now it's not there anymore. So, sorry, sucks to be, you know, on the road. What's this? What's this right here? Wait, let me zoom in a little bit. What is that? Is that a pipeline going right through the middle of Syria? That's going down? Huh. Interesting. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. I could say it a million times. But that's what it is. It's all about the money, man. It's all about the powers that be to make money. Well, we can't have America being self-sufficient, energy independent for the first time in like 60 years. Yeah, good luck with keeping that going. You think that's going to happen? No way. No way. That pipeline, look, don't get me wrong, all right? I would love to move past fossil fuels. I would love that. I don't want to move on to what they say is green energy, because guess what? None of it's green, all right? All of it's dirty, all right? Wind energy, those things have to be built to withstand hurricane-like winds so that they make those things indestructible. And guess what? They're indestructible. So when they finally need to be replaced, they don't break down, okay? Or silicon, it still needs to be mined out of the earth. Nothing we do is clean. Everywhere you look, it doesn't matter what it is, it's dirty, okay? We need to create new energy, okay? Move towards a new future. Green energy, get out of here with that BS. That's people on the left trying to manipulate everybody to think that somehow it's cleaner when it's not. It's equally as bad for the environment. Period. Everything we're doing is bad for the environment, all right? Everything we do, all right? Everything. Me buying this microphone or that UFO is bad for the environment. You going out to buy clothes. Everything is this pipeline that we've built. Like pipeline meaning like from growing on the earth to be putting through this process of factories, selling, shipping around the globe. Now we have to have oil come in, put on ships, and be shipped using oil, creating all this stuff. We get where do you think computers come from? Where do you think these windmills come from? Where does all this stuff come from? It comes from mining the earth. We got to get out to space so we could start mining that incredible 10,000 quadrillion dollar worth asteroid that's floating around out there. We got to get to that and mine that and bring those materials back so that we don't have to mine the earth. That's what we really need to do. If we need to save the planet, we got to move on to a new energy source. And we're not there yet. People are too focused on the complete wrong things. All right, I'm going on a rampage right now. Sometimes I can't help myself because this kind of stuff is ridiculous. It's all about, man, Syria is right in the center. It's right in the center, man. And that's what they want to do. They want to take over. They don't want to give us money. They don't want to give you that $2,000 check. They don't care about you. They care about making money and maintaining their power, their control. That's what it's about.